Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Sunday afternoon, the Reds salvaged the finale of the three-game series from the Mets at Citi Field. Cincinnati winning 2-1. Alfredo Simon filling the spot in the rotation for the injured Matt Latos could not have been better for 7 innings.
Really good command, which has not been his history pretty much, but he really commanded his fastball. Great movement. The ball was sinking into righties, cutting the ball in on lefties. Just really pitched well.
Their guy was throwing 94, 95 with 90, 91 mile-an-hour cutters and good curveball. He had all the stuff working today, so one of those days where we couldn't mount much offensively. And they had the one big inning, and that was the game.
Hey, look, we got to bounce back. We got to start swinging the bats better. We had an opportunity with our middle of our lineup coming up and with runners on second, third, and couldn't get anybody in. That was a big part of the game. So it just happens. That's why it's a great game. There's no answers. There's no easy way to out. It's work. It's those guys that can grind it out are the ones who are successful.
He was just outstanding. He had all of his pitches working. He had a little blip in the third inning, but pitched out of a jam by striking out both Murphy and Wright with runners on second and third. And that really was the only time he was in trouble all day long. Just a great spot start by Simon.
Manny Parra then came in, got 6 outs for his first professional save. On the other side, Jon Niese made his season debut, and for 5 innings, he was terrific.
He was outstanding. His pitch count was down. He was just really rifling through the Cincinnati hitters, but then he got to the 6th inning, and it took him 28 pitches not even to get through the inning and give up a couple of runs, and that was the difference in the game.
Today, the adrenaline was going, and I didn't feel fatigued at all. I felt like I had a lot more, but obviously with the late start, I was on a pitch count, so 90 was my max, they told me, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get out of the 6, but I believe my starts from here on out will be 100-plus pitches. So. Okay.
I thought Jon pitched an outstanding game. 90 pitches was going to be his limit, so as I told him, in a normal situation, he can, when he's ready, he'll finish that inning because he's throwing the ball so well. But I was very, very impressed. His velocity stayed consistent throughout the game, so, they got a good team. They've won 90-some games for 3 years in a row. They're pretty good.
Unfortunately, that last inning, I thought I executed some pretty good pitches. They just, they're a really good hitting ball club, and they just hit it where our guys weren't.
He's got a repertoire that's going to get a lot of people out, and today he got people out. We just didn't get any runs to work with.
Joey Votto and Ryan Ludwig had the RBIs. Juan Lagares drove in the only Met run. So the Reds win at 2-1. Mets go 2-4 on their opening homestand. Now they start their first road trip of the year in Atlanta on Tuesday night with Bartolo Colon against the former Met Aaron Harang. 6 o'clock, the coverage, Cadillac first pitch Tuesday night on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.